What's up, girl? Good girl. I'm making coffee for Katie. We just switched out her bandage. We got some Jubilee beans in there. I'll show you, because Jubilee's the best. Jubilee is a local coffee shop and roasting company. One of the guys in my fraternity, an older guy, founded it because he had a warehouse space in Aurora, and it's really cool. Jubilee, they're in Aurora. They're awesome. Order beans. Let's go check on Katie, shall we? What are you yelling about? Oh yeah, they're also in Denver. Katie, I thought we were getting up.
I was gonna faint.
Do you want to tell us about your thumb? So I told her we should look at it to make sure it's not broken. You have a pretty gnarly cut, but I don't think it's broken. So we cleaned it out at the sink. Then what?
It got pressed on, and then all of a sudden my ears filled up with something.
Beans?
They clogged. And then I got real hot. And then the black. And I was like, I gotta go lay down.
It must be because of that Neosporin, huh?
I said I don't believe in Neosporin, and he was like, why? And then I couldn't remember why someone told me not to like it. And so then I felt embarrassed that I didn't know what I was talking about. And so then I faked it.
Yeah, you faked it in this fainting episode.
No,
Why do you like Neosporin? Oh, I'm gonna faint.
No, I'm just being funny. I really did feel faint where I got my, the black really did come around, and then my ears filled up and I couldn't hear. And I was like, I'm hi.
Spunky's worried about you.
Thank you. At least somebody is. Huh.
Yeah.
No, you're very comfortable in my bandages. Anyway, I thought I was going to faint.
I know.
And I was going to. So I just had to come lay down.
Maybe you don't believe in Neosporin, but I put it on you anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't remember why someone told me not to like it.
The dogs aren't allowed on the bed, but they'll cheat and put their little paws up there. Yep, just
Honey
like that.
tried to get all the way under the blanket today when you were mad at her. She got her head all the way.
Hide me if he can't see my head. If I can't see him, he can't see me. She just still has her excited pee. So if I let her inside, even though they've been outside for 2 hours, and I'm like, hey, you guys have food and water, and she comes in and just immediately squats and pees. And normally we fix that by greeting her outside. But some days she's totally fine and she's not too excited, and other days it's the first thing she does is come in and piss on the floor. Why do you do that? Quit doing that. Okay, bye.
First of all, we're getting so many nice things. My mom sent us this little plant, and you don't have to do anything. It'll just grow into a thing. Our friend and co-worker and realtor, is that what he is, a realtor? Yeah. He stopped by and dropped us off a little present.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Some wine, some chocolate.
And of course he goes, I hope you're not allergic. And immediately it's like, nuts, but I'll have this whole thing all by myself, please. I might be able to have this.
I think you've had that before.
Yeah, and is it dark chocolate? Because Alex hates dark chocolate, which means more for me. Oh, I didn't even see. It's a little cup that says 'tis the season. I know it's like a little plastic one, but I freaking love it. That's so cute.
I hope that this is his block lettering.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I want it to be.
Oh, it
all
is.
from Connor.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Connor's the best.
If you need a realtor,
Yes,
he was great.
they're the best.
Very sweet. He has a awesome family. He's an awesome dude. He's very chill, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I
about
do
Connor.
too.
I think a lot of real estate agents can have as
Can
John
have
Mulaney
car
says,
salesman
fun
energy,
mom
or that, yeah.
or car salesman
Yeah.
energy. Like
Which-
it might be too much for people,
Yeah.
and I totally get.
And some people love that. And
Yeah.
sometimes in the right situation I do, but it's like, I like that Connor is really laid back.
He's very
I never felt any
calm
pressure.
when he walks in, and he'll give you the kind of prep either before or after of like,
Yeah.
yeah, so what did you guys think? And then he'll be really quiet. Like you really can't tell if he hates the house or loves it. And he'll tell
Yeah.
you afterward, like, wow, that was pretty cool, huh? And then you're like,
But you
wow,
can't tell
I
the
thought
whole
you
time.
hated it.
Yeah, he plays
Because he's just so,
You would never know.
yeah. So he was great throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
And he gave us gifts last time, and he just popped by because he's in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's the
"Hey,
best.
Pretty
So.
cool. Guess we're having wine at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, that's okay. Wine time.
What a sweet little Christmas card.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. I just stepped on the dog's tail. I'm
Thanks,
trying.
Connor.
Thanks, Connor.
Love you.
Love you. Lay it on us.
Headphone review. Headphone review. So I have had Raycons for a while. If you saw ads for Raycons, I bought a pair like almost before everyone started sponsoring. I like to think I bought it when iDubbbz sponsored first because I was like, I want wireless headphones and I like iDubbbz, so I'll use his code. So Raycons are great. I'm a big fan of them. I forget what they're called now. Because they have like their everyday ones, and these are the nicer version. So anyway, I've had these for a while. Love them, no complaints. With the new clamshell case. Because before I even had a case that was only magnetic and you pulled the top off.
Oh.
And they probably were already going to put a hinge on the case. But I submitted a review and was like, these headphones are great, huge fan, but this is a bad design because you're going to lose the lid even though it's magnetic. You need to put a hinge on there. And sure enough, now there's a hinge on it.
Wow.
So these are great. They have, okay, so the whole reason we're doing a review is Kevin had Galaxy buds and he really highly recommended them. And Katie, I think, has kind of wanted wireless headphones too. I was like, well, I would like to get Galaxy buds and you can have my Raycons.
I just didn't have any headphones at all for my newish phone, because I didn't have the ones that plug into the newer port.
Yep.
I only had the other ones. Yeah.
So we're like, sweet, I'll get some refurbished ones off Amazon. So these were only like $50. I think normally they're over 100
Wow.
if you get refurbished, and they work fine. So that's what I have in right now.
Let's give him a little look.
So I have, and I'll put a Raycon in the other one and then not be able to hear.
You're like, so anyway.
Which I would still be able to hear because these have ambient sound, which if you have AirPods, I'm pretty sure AirPods also have ambient sound. So I can still hear out of this. So like when we were on our walk the other day, I had this in.
You did?
Right now when I cup my hand, I can like hear my own voice.
Whoa.
So it has a mic on it, and it'll take the sound that's out here and then also pump it in, which is great for like if you're at work or whatever and you still need to hear stuff that's going on around you. You just turn on ambient sound. It's a little uncanny because it just feels like the music is what is being piped in. It like really doesn't feel like you have a headphone in because you can still hear everything as normal. So ambient sound, awesome. Sound quality, I think, is better. Connectivity, not as good. The range is less than Raycon. And the real fatal flaw that is annoying, I never want to be annoyed by an object, and if I am, then that's poor design. Raycons have never annoyed me once. These are annoying because if this is not totally in your ear, or if you want to adjust it at all, you have to be really careful how you adjust it because it's a touch button. So if you just want to, if it just feels loose and you want to push it into your ear, now you've just paused your
Oh, that's so
and
annoying.
it's so annoying because then you have to double tap. With a Raycon, they have that little R is the button. So if I want to, change how it fits in my ear, you can do everything, adjust it, and it's fine because you have to be really intentional when you want to play and pause. as far as touch controls, they're the same. Like you can still skip, you can pause play. If you hold it down, it tells Google to turn on. And I think at the time, I bought these for like 45, so technically they're cheaper than Galaxy Buds. But if you bought both of them right now full price, I think Raycons are at like 80 for this model, and these are at 1 or 110.
Okay.
I haven't used AirPods before, but historically they don't play well with my ear. They don't fit very well. They always fall out. Apple type headphones always fall out of my ear. So I haven't even humored them. But Steven tells me that I should have AirPods because he has AirPods and loves them.
Wow. I hear good things, but...
Yeah. Instead we have these Android versions. But yeah, Raycons, super down with them. If you don't need ambient sound, Raycon's the way to go. I like ambient sound, and I think I'll put up with the annoyance of not having my button.
Or you just listen to everything really quiet like I do, and then you can just always hear everything. And it's better for your ears.
The ambient sound's really nice.
Yeah, but then you're pumping in more sound.
Human voices, which is crazy. So it'll recognize like, oh, that's a voice, and then it makes sure that you can hear it. Oh, I don't know if I finished my story. So we were walking the dogs, and I had this in. And as we were walking with a beanie over, I could hear you fine, as if you were just right next to me talking normally.
Weird.
You were. So.
Cool.
There you go. Headphone review. Cases are pretty much the same. I don't see one being better than the other. The nice thing about these is that they're flat on the bottom, so they sit on tables much more stable. But I mean, what? So it bounces a little? Who cares?
Yeah.
But they're both about, you know, same amount of portability. Battery life, I don't totally know. These run out a little bit faster if you have ambient sound on, which makes sense. Because if you have a microphone running all the time, it's going to use more power.
Right.
But if you have ambient off and you're both using them the same, I'm pretty sure they have the same battery life. And the case you charge and that battery is the same. So
cool.
Now you know. If anything, pro tip, get stuff refurbished. Because this works fine. All right, okay, bye.